Hi there and welcome to this lesson. So in this lesson we are going to create a word book with the help of a Python program. Now what is a word book? In a word book is actually like our dictionary. In word book we have meanings of the different words. We can have synonyms of words or we can have antonyms of words. Okay. So right now we are going to discuss how we can find out antonym of a given word. Antonym means how I can find out the opposite word of a given word. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write down a message, print, okay. So I'm going to write down welcome to word book app. Okay, so now what we are supposed to do, we are going to create a dictionary because for every word we are going to have 2-3 words. Okay, there are 2-3 words which have the opposite meaning as compared to the one single word. So what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to create a dictionary. Okay, because in dictionary we have a concept which is known as key and a value. For each key we are going to give more than one value. Okay, so let's just understand. Suppose if I'm giving it a name, that is list. Okay, I'm giving it a name, list of word. Now inside that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a dictionary, and for that dictionary, first of all, I have a word. Suppose I have created a word which is known as hot. Okay, now I'm going to create antonym list for hot, and we know that if we have more than one element and we want to combine all those elements, then we can create a list. Okay, so I'm going to create a list for hot. For list, I'm going to suppose first of all I'm going to have a word that is chill. Okay, and then I'm going to have a word that is known as cool. Okay, then I can have a word that is known as freezing. Okay, then I can have a word that is known as polar. Okay, I have a word which is known as polar. I have a word which is known as freezing. I have a word which is known as cool. I have a word which is known as chill. Okay, similarly I'm going to create one more key, and let's say I'm giving it a name that is cold. Now we are going to create antonyms for cold. Okay, we are going to create a list of words that have opposite meaning as compared to the cold. Okay, under cold, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write that is summary. First of all, let's say summary. Okay, summary means summer. Summary. Then I can have a word that is boiling. Okay, I can have as many number of words. I mean, there is no restriction. Okay, sometimes some word is having only one opposite word, right? So it's not mandatory that every word is going to have a list of 4 or 5. Okay, then I have scorching. Okay, and the next word I'm going to take is, suppose I'm going to take that is sad. Okay, and under sad I'm going to take a list. Let's say first of all it is going to be happy. Okay, the opposite of sad is happy. Then I can have a word, let's say jovial. Okay, then I can have a word, let's say cherry, cherish. Okay, then I can have a word, let's say jocular. Okay, jocular. And one more word I'm going to have, that is happy. Okay, for happy I'm going to again create a list. Let's say that list is having first word is unhappy. Okay, the next word is going to be miserable. Okay, the next word is going to be downcast. Okay, and the next word is going to be glum. Okay? So these are my list of words. I can give it a name, list of words. Okay, now first of all I need to ask from the user that let's say first of all let's just print a message here that since your word book can contain many different things, it can contain meanings of the word, it can contain synonyms of the words, it can contain antonyms of the word. So I need to give a message here, print, and under that message I'm going to display that this app is going to display the opposite words of a given word. Okay, so this is the message that we have displayed, that what exactly this app is going to do. Okay, first of all, we are going to display all the words that are present in my word book. So I'm going to display a message. Here are the words in our word book. Okay, so these are the words that are present in our word book. So inside that, what I'm going to display, I will just display the key, because I don't want to display the opposite words as well. I'm just going to display the words, and I'm just going to display the keys, and corresponding to those keys, opposite words would be asked from by the user. Okay, so what I'm going to write here, I'm going to write, I need to put this inside double quotes. Okay, so now we are going to display all the words that are word book. So I'll write for key in. So what the name I have given, that is list of words dot keys. Okay, so we need to display the keys only. Okay, so it is going to display the keys, and here we are going to print. Inside print, I'm just going to display the key. Okay, I'm just going to display the key. Now let's just save this. Let's just run this. So I'm going to run this. The name is dictionary.py. So see, it is giving me the words, that here are the words in our word book. Now if you just don't want to display the words like this, you can use a tab key here, so that it will display the words with some spaces. Okay, and here what I can use, I can say end is equals to, I can put some spaces here. Okay, I'm going to save this, I'm going to clear this, and then I'm going to run this. So see, it is saying here the words in our word book. Now that is your choice. If you want to have that in next line, you can display, you can simply eliminate this end, otherwise it is going to display like this. Okay, so the next thing is that first of all, I'm going to ask from the user. First of all, I would like to ask from the user that which word antonym user wants to find out. Okay, so here we are going to make a choice. User is going to make a choice here. Choice is equals to input. Now inside that, what we are going to ask from the user, which word antonym you would like to find. Okay, so here the user is going to enter a word. Since now my word is going to be of string type, so here I need not to cast anything. Okay, so first of all, now see, suppose user has entered by mistake. Okay, so first of all, we have asked from the user. Now what we are going to do, so user has entered it, and now we are going to print a message that antonym for, okay, antonym for. Now we are going to display the word whatever user is entering, that is stored in choice. Antonym for choice. Okay, then we are going to put is. Okay, and then again plus, then we will say list of words. Okay, inside that choice, and inside that, now see, I need to make one more thing. I need to define one more thing. Here we need to calculate the index. Okay, because user is saying I want to find out the hot antonym. Now hot is having 4 words, but it is going to choose only one word out of those 4 words. So we need to set the index here. Okay, so how we are going to set down the index? For that we are going to use a function which is known as a random function. We are going to set the index is equal to a random dot rand int, and now see, every word is having 1 2 3 4 opposite. I'll put one more opposite of this cold, so that it will also become 4. Let's say it's tropical. So now here I'm going to find out the index, and index is going to be, that would be from 0 to 4. Now any random number would be chosen. since we are using random function, so I need to write import random. Okay, I need to write import random here. We are going to save it, and then here what we are going to do, we'll write choice, and under choice whatever index user has come, because out of those four, all the four are antonyms. Okay, so any index could be chosen and any number could be displayed. Okay, so let's just save this and let's just run this and see what happens. So see, it is showing me here are the words for your word book. Suppose I want to find out for the sad, so what it is me. So see, it is showing me the antonym of for sad is jovial. Maybe the next time when I run this, I'll again write sad, and now this time it is giving me happy because it is randomly choosing. Now suppose again I'm going to run this. Okay, suppose this time I want to add sad, but by mistake I have entered SDA. Now it is giving me the error. Okay, so I just want to avoid that error. So what I can do, that here I can write down an if, that if the word falls in my dictionary, only then I am going to process the things, otherwise I am going to leave it. Okay, so what I am going to write, if choice in, that is list of words, okay, dot keys. If the choice is within this, then it is going to have an index, and then it is going to print a message. Else, if the choice is not from this particular word given in the dictionary, else we are going to print a message, sorry, we are going to print a message, sorry, this word is not present in word book. Okay, I'm going to save this and I'm going to run this. Now see, if I'm saying cold and it is giving me summary. Okay, let's just run it again. I'm giving happy. Okay, so it is saying downcast. Okay, let's just run this again. I'm saying cold, it is giving me, sorry, this word, because I have written coal, I have not written cold. Okay, by mistake, if suppose I have written wrong word, suppose if I have written cold. Okay, now it is giving me the perfect meaning. Suppose if I have written sad, so it is giving me jovial. Now again, suppose I write SDA, now it says sorry, this word is not present in the word book. Okay, so this behaves like your dictionary. Okay, now in this is up to you that you can create. Here what I have done, I have created one dictionary, that is list of words. Similarly, you can create one more dictionary and you can make a check for both the keys. You can display the dictionaries of both the keys. Then you can ask from the user that out of these two sections, which section would you like to choose? And suppose user says I want to find out the meaning of the word, then you will execute one particular function, one particular statement according to that requirement. Okay, like we have written this if statement. Okay, in that case you are going to execute the if statement which is corresponding to the meanings. Okay, what happened in that case? In that case, each key is going to have only one value. The list won't be needed, because one word, yeah, we may need a list because one word can have more than one meaning, but in that case what happen, you need not to use this random function and you can apply a loop, because sometimes suppose if I am asking for the meaning of the word, I am asking for all the 3-4 meanings whatever is present in the dictionary. Okay, so that is your programming, how you are going to change this program according to your requirement. Okay, you can enhance the functionality of every given program. Okay, so with this I have completed my course. I hope you have enjoyed the things and you have understood what the basics of Python are, and I'll keep on updating my course, so keep on checking this course if there is any updation. Okay, and if you find any kind of question, any kind of query, then please feel free to post your message, post your question. I'll definitely revert back to you. Okay, hope you have enjoyed the lesson, and take care, keep coding, keep programming. Bye bye.